What's up, guys? It's BKV2 Bridgekid V2 here, and I am talking about Sleeping Dogs once again. Now, I promise you, unless some great DLC comes out where I get another costume and I might just want to show it off, anything like that, that's the only time I'm putting out a Sleeping Dogs video. I've basically completed the whole game, and all I'm really doing is just trying to find all the shrines and the lock boxes. But it's not about that today. So what I want to talk about, motherfuckers, is DLC for Sleeping Dogs. Why I don't want you to buy it, and why I want you to go on Twitter to tweet United Front Games in the Sleeping Dogs page about this, because it's really getting out of hand. Now, as we all know, Sleeping Dogs is a great sandbox game. This game is going to go down as one of my favorites of all time. I absolutely love this shit. And is really sad because it's put in a genre where the top game has set the bar so high that games like this, and probably many others to come, will most likely get overshadowed unless it does something way better than Grand Theft Auto, since that's the game that set the bar so high. Saints Row has already set the bar for those games where you want to play it, it's a sandbox, you don't give a fuck, you're smacking gangsters around with purple dildos. That's the silly GTA. It already has that on lock. GTA has the realism and all that other good shit on lock. So where would Sleeping Dogs rank in between those? It really only comes down to two things when you think about it. And that's really the sad thing when these great games coming out these days and they're overshadowed by the top quality. Which isn't, it makes sense, but this game is really great, and I think it deserves more than that. And I want to keep this community for Sleeping Dogs alive as much as I can. There's only about 100 people on the Sleeping Dogs official forums. I don't know how many is there on GameFAQs. I got banned from that shit because I talked the most shit on MK. Because let's face it, my Johnny Cage is the best in the world. CM Punk reference. But basically what this is about is why I don't want you to buy the DLC. Now, I'm doing this like as a live com, so I'm probably going to show the picture of what I found from the internet. So this is why I would be showing it now. So this is a picture of basically the Retro Triad pack. You know, that's that motherfucker with the emo haircut. And on the other part, that's just basically when you get the motorcycle. That's the type of helmet you'll have on. Nothing too bad. It's a good pack for what it's worth, and it gives you a bonus or whatever. So it's not bad. Now, in this article, it's really just telling you, and this is on the official website, it's telling you about the Top Dog Silver Pack. Basically, you'll just get to level 4 in each triad face in cop thing, and it's just like a special boost. It's nothing special. It helps you if you're just starting the game out, but other than that, it's really nothing special. Retro Triad Pack I already told you about. Now, what I really want to get at is the further announcements to follow soon. Now, I'm reading this quoted straight from the website. It says new content packs are planned from September, beginning with a high-speed racing pack that takes you deeper into the underground world of street racing. Plus, an explosive SWAT pack, which enables you to patrol the streets in a supercharged elite police car that comes with a full-body SWAT outfit. Now, here's two things I want to get at right here. First of all, with this high-speed racing pack that takes you deeper into the underground world or whatever, it's that's not a bad DLC. It's not something that I would wait till September for, because most likely this game will have, like, the price would have fallen down drastically, and people that have already completed this shit, I don't really see them coming back to play a few street races. That's not replayability really right there. That could have been included with the Retro Triad pack if you ask me, but that seems okay for what it's worth. But what I also want to get at is the explosive SWAT pack. Now, it seems like they're trying to use this false advertising shit again to trick you guys, and I'm here, I'm about to be your Lord and Savior, and I'm about to just tell y'all motherfuckers, don't fall for this trick. So, that police protection pack, you know how GameStop falsely advertised it? They told us how we would get a SWAT suit, basically a SWAT costume, a SWAT police car, and some SWAT guns. we got that, but it's only available in a mission that's there forever. It's not really a mission, it's just like a little event. No story behind it, no nothing. It's just there to be there as this little pre-order bonus. You can upgrade your cop rating by just, you know, staying on that shit, but it was falsely advertised, and I think anyone who was excited for it can agree with me on that. Now, this was actually going to be included in the September DLC, and it's trying to, what you call it, it's trying to trick you again. It says you get an explosive SWAT pack, enables you to patrol the streets in a supercharged elite police car that comes with a full-body SWAT outfit. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems really, really fishy. They already told us at GameStop that we would get that, and they basically worded it almost the same way. So what I'm seeing as this September content is basically a few street races, which no one really cares for, and basically the GameStop pack, because the GSP pack has already been included on the marketplace, and I think the martial arts pack has. If it's not, it'll probably be in a DLC that's in a DLC that's past September. But also what I want to talk about is just, please guys, I know there's not a lot of people playing this game. That for one I can tell you. When you have a game where the community is in the hundreds, that's fucking terrible. But I love this game so much. It's one of my favorite sandboxes since Saints Row 3 and True Crime LA itself. I know GTA 5 is coming out, and I know that since the game most likely will have low sales, just them trying to push out single player DLC wouldn't really make sense, because they wouldn't benefit that much off of it. But just to the community, to the people that play this game, I want you to go on Twitter, get this word out, man. Go on Twitter, and this will be more effective if you beat the game, because you could think of like a storyline, tweet them the storyline, and then I want you to put hashtag Sleeping Dogs SPDLC. It'll be awesome. You know, the game derived its combat from Arkham City. Why don't you derive its DLC from Arkham City? Arkham City, even though this is from a top developer and things like that, they have more money and budget for it, but they gave us the opportunity to play as a whole new character with a whole slew of moves and a whole way to approach things. You couldn't just use your little bat, what's the shit called? The bat claw, I think. You know, you had to use her little whip. I'm talking about Catwoman. You know, let us play as, you know, some of the people want to try as. Maybe we can be Dog Eyes and go under his missions, be Pinger and go under his missions. It doesn't have to take place after the game, but just give us a little something that usually developers would give us, something that takes place in the middle of the story, and we could use the character, you know, at that time. GTA 4 with the Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony wasn't present after the game, but it was present in the middle of the game, and I liked how they made it, where it tied in with everything. So you was Nico in that drug mission in the apartment, and you met up with the main character from the Lost and Damned. When you play the Lost and Damned, that mission is in there, but you get that from you play as the different standpoint as the motorcycle guy. What the fuck is wrong with me tonight? But I know you guys understand me when I talk about the standpoint shits. It's been in gaming for I don't know how fucking long. But please, man, I repeat myself again. Say any storyline you want. Like I said, it would be better if you beat the game, because you have a full grasp of everything that went on. Say anything with the storyline, then go to United Front Games. I'll put their little Twitter in the description box, and just put anything about the story, and then end it with hashtag Sleeping Dogs SPDLC. I know this might not even work, but it's worth a try, you know. I can see myself already getting all the lock boxes and statues, and then not even having anything to do in the game. Because when you think about it, when you find everything in the game, do all the missions, favors, races, and all of that, you're going to look to the DLC to give you that replayability. Because going around beating up a few triads here and there is not going to save you. You're going to want a whole story, not just a few races. The races doesn't even provide what's the main selling point of the game, which is the combat And the SWAT shit is basically a cash cow for people to get the GameStop pre-order, which I know it is because it's not available on the marketplace yet, and it's not available anywhere yet. So just guys, like I said, I know going past the video's time limit, but tweet whatever you want about the story. End it with hashtag Sleeping Dogs DLC. I put the link in the description to their Twitter or whatever. So that's it, BKV.